Right, as the weather's a bit rubbish today, I can't really go kayaking. Show a nice simple mod on my kayak, which is the flagpole. Simple thing to do. Flagpole. Obviously, the purpose of that is obviously kayaking. We sit very low in the water, and we sometimes can't be seen. So a flag gives a bit more visibility to, especially like powerboat and things like that. The other day when we was out, me and my mate was kayaking. He was probably about a quarter of a mile away from me, and I had the backdrop of a small island, and he said he couldn't see me at all apart from a flag, so it obviously works. Now, what I used on the bottom here in the bracket to fix my flagpole in is that, which is just, it came with part of the kit for the rod rests I use, which I got two of these, but I used them for something else, so I didn't actually need these, so it was spare. So as you can see, I fixed that before in there, and what I did, easy fixing it, smacked a stainless steel nut in, which would be in the top of that, in there, and I epoxy it, put epoxy glue in it as well to hold it in place. In the tube, stainless steel bolt which I cut the head off, obviously the same thread, so that simply just screws in there to hold it in place. Nice and easy, dead simple. Now the flagpole, which obviously you can use anything, but what I used was an old telescopic fishing rod. So you see it folds down to practically nothing. Then obviously when you want to use it, simple, just extend it out. Nice and easy. Help a bit extra visibility. As you can see, I put the reflective tapes, which just comes on like that, so you get them in different colours. But what I did do is, where it folds over, is I actually I super glued the joints, because this stuff doesn't really like sticking to itself, especially when it's tight, you know, things like that. So just on the where it overlaps, put a bit of super glue or epoxy and it holds it in place perfect. So you've got 1, 2, 3, so at night you can see it even better. The flag, which for some reason some of these are not always very cheap, but what I used was, so here in England you can buy these flags which come on the plastic, which actually I'll snap that bit off, but what they're designed to do is to go on cars, especially when it's football season, and you trap them in your window and they just sit on, you know, on your windows of your cars. So I just took the plastic out, so ended up with a flag that I wanted, extremely cheap. I paid for 2 flags, I think it was about £3.50, which is about $5. So when this one gets tattered, worn or whatever like, I've got another one spare, which I'll use that one, because they usually come in pairs. Simply just slid it over the top of the fishing rod, just simply super glued it there, hold it in place. Dead simple. Screw it in. Hold it in place, put it nice and tight. Dead simple. And it works.